Kia ora, I'm James Beck and this is Food and Wine Country. I've been cooking for 15 years in Hawke's Bay now and I just love it here. I love the people, I love the producers, I love the products. In this behind the scenes series, I'm really excited to be pulling back the covers and show you the beating heart of Hawke's Bay Food and Wine Country. Just pulling into Kiwi-esque out here in that beautiful Esk Valley. The first dish I'm cooking today is a really deceptively simple baked potato soup. So here's some potatoes I baked earlier. These are really lovely Agria potatoes from Whitfield Organics. And I'm going to keep the skins because the skins are actually one of the most important parts. Just roughly going to chop up these skins. Here I've got just some onions and garlic that I've already shredded off. Pour a little bit of milk over, really just covering the potatoes. And so now I'm actually going to put them on the stove and just gently warm that milk up and infuse it for about half an hour. So everything's nice and hot. Pop it in the blender. This is just a really creamy, filling winter soup that really, it's got a great mouthfeel because it fills your whole mouth. A little bit of cracked pepper, and now the money shot. I mean, we're just so lucky here in Hawke's Bay. I think we're one of the few districts in New Zealand that produce regularly really good quality truffles. 'Tis the season for truffles here in Hawke's Bay, so here I am in Crownthorpe, Tamandra Truffier, where I'm really looking forward to trying their black diamonds, aka black truffles.
He's just scratching there and he's saying there's one there, Dad.
Hey, good boy. Yep, let's do it. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. It's huge.
There's more than one.
It's definitely a cluster.
Hey, good boys. We're in a good spot. Wherever there's vineyards, it's a good place to grow truffles.
Yeah, I'm going to put truffles in everything, Tim. And there you go, the perfect Hawke's Bay winter soup. The main dish I'm cooking today is with this beautiful Bostock's chicken from Hastings. So I'm loosening the skin because underneath the skin we're going to slide some beautiful slices of truffle which I've been marinating overnight in the Clearview Sea Red. So the truffle is going to infuse the chicken with its beautiful aroma and flavour. Here's some stuffing that I prepared earlier. It's pretty traditional really, but I have put in some Hawke's Bay apples. This isn't actually a traditional way of trussing, but what it does to me is it just means the legs are a bit freer, so that means they actually cook properly. So the chicken's ready, and now I'm very quickly going to get the sauce ready. I'm putting in my Clearview Sea Red, which has been infused with those truffles, a bit of the chicken stock as well. So I'm just going to put this on the stove to heat up and then we'll add it to the chicken and pop it in the oven. So what makes Bostock's chickens different?
These chickens are all organic, free-range chickens. We're the only organic chicken producer in New Zealand.
And so being organic, basically they're living the way chickens were designed to live.
That's right. Feed them all organic feed, which we grow here in Hawke's Bay.
I mean, they're definitely the best chicken I've ever used. So that chicken's had about 50 minutes at quite a low temperature, and this is when the mushrooms come into play. So I'm just going to make a bit of space in there. The oyster mushrooms are going to braise, and their juices will flow into the juice as well, making a really delicious sauce later on. And I'm going to serve a beautiful roast vegetable salad, just using some really interesting root vegetables from Hawke's Bay. Okay, so the chicken is looking beautiful and golden brown. Look at that. Come the mushrooms as well. If you could smell what I can smell, you'd all be swooning. Okay, let's get into this. And so you can see under the skin is just that beautiful Hawke's Bay truffle. For dessert, I've got a beautiful fresh goat's cheese from New House.
This one?
Yeah, I think that's my favourite.
It's really lovely cheese.
Good.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, your cheese is really good, Annie.
Thank you, James.
Yeah. So here we are on a Sunday morning at the famous Hawke's Bay Farmers Market. It's a beautiful sunny Hawke's Bay day.
every week we'd probably have between 3,000 and 5,000 people.
Really? Is it the biggest food market in the country?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's awesome. Right here in Hawke's Bay?
Right here in Hawke's Bay.
We've got the beautiful goat's cheese. Here are some apples that I've just caramelised in the apple syrup with a bit of thyme as well. Now the apples are beautiful and cooked as well, so they're going to just melt when I put the cheese on top. And then the last part, we just spoon some of this delicious thyme and apple flavoured syrup over top. Pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes until it's all melting and golden. In this behind-the-scenes series, we're going to discover the people and the produce that make Hawke's Bay such a great destination for foodies. Stay tuned for something delicious.